Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and today I'm going to give you soap news from every soap. I'm going to consolidate all into one video instead of splitting them up like I normally do. Now, first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Please hit that like button, because every time you hit that like button, lets YouTube know it's a good video for soap fans so they can come and join us and be part of the soap fam. And speaking of joining, YouTube has enabled memberships for my channel. So I created memberships where there's going to be some special features such as getting videos in advance, as well as special real talk videos where I'm going to be giving you in-depth talks about things that are going on in my life. So if you ever want to really get to know me or see who I am as a real person, become a member. But all of the perks that I created for you is right there. When you hit that join button, there's a video that I explain everything, because there's lots of perks. And lastly, I do have a store now for the channel, so you can get SoapFam merch now by going to the link in the description box, because it takes a couple of days for it to show up on YouTube. So fingers crossed, hopefully you like what I personally designed for you. And now we're going to talk about Bold and Beautiful and Courtney Hope. This is bittersweet that they're letting Courtney Hope, who plays Sally Spectra, go, because she's such a terrific actress. She's beautiful. She does a great job. The fans love her. They fired her before, and the fans went crazy. They're like, "What are you doing? We love Sally Spectra. Bring her back." So they brought Sally Spectra back, but they got rid of the whole cast that they created to be her supporting characters for a storyline as Spectra fashion. Even her sister, me heard about her in RJ and Forever. So the fans were able to get Courtney Hope back on the show. But the reason why Courtney Hope was let go is because when they brought back the character of Hope, that changed everything. So Liam was now, re-in love with Hope again. That left Sally without a love interest, because they were going the Sally Liam route, and they were even starting to have Sally and Jacqueline, who plays Steffi. I had a brain freeze moment, please forgive me. But yeah, the actress that plays Steffi, she and Courtney at that time were going at it with each other. So Sally and Steffi were starting to become enemies, and then they brought Hope in, and Hope came up in there with her little veggie sandwiches. It changed the whole plot. So that's why they let Sally go, because they didn't need her anymore with Hope on the show. But fans wanted her back, and they brought her back, and then because they broke up the whole Katie and Wyatt situation, we now had what it started to look like they were going to do like a Bill Wyatt and Sally triangle, but they just went on ahead and just went straight on Wyatt and Sally, and they had a great chemistry. We loved to see them. They were showing each other lots of love, and then they brought Flo in. I don't know what's so special about this character, because she don't have a whole lot of personality. As I said in the Soap Fan group, I know 2 reasons why she's on the show. But other than that, if I had a choice between Sally and Flo, there's nothing against the actress, Katrina Bowden, but Sally has so much more personality and life to her, whereas Flo, they haven't really given Flo a lot of depth. And the way they're letting Sally go, and the way they just sort of ruined her character and then kicked her off the show is pathetic. And the fans, I'm sure the fans are going to be happy. People are already complaining online. I don't know if they'll complain enough to get her back on the show, or even if she'd want to come back. But this is what Courtney said. An abrupt ending to a monumental journey. The last 3 years have been amazing, and though I do not know what the future holds, this chapter of Sally has sadly come to an end. I love my at Bold and Beautiful CBS cast and crew, and will miss everyone dearly, but await the day we may all play again. Some things are out of our control, And I thank the fans for the support through it all. Until then, I revel in the new beginnings and everything the future has in store. Love you all. Sally Spectra out. So Courtney made her official announcement that she's exiting, and she says clearly that she's more than willing to come back. But I only want Courtney back on the show if they give Sally Spectra some respect. Put some respect on the Spectra name. Bring back more cast members so they can bring back Spectra Fashions. Treat the character right. That's what I want for her. Or I want Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, Young the Restless to grab her up because she's a great actress. And even if she doesn't do soaps anymore, I know that she's got a great career ahead of her. So I will miss Courtney Hope as Sally Spectra. But I look forward to see what she does next. And then we're going to go on ahead to some General Hospital news where Amanda Setton, who plays Brooklyn Quartermaine, is going to be recast. They have not announced who the recast will be, but it's only a temporary recast because she's on maternity leave. I was thinking that the whole time that, the production was off would have been her maternity leave because everybody had to leave. But I guess realistically, when the production started back, that's when her maternity leave would legally start because, I mean, the real world, that's how things just got to happen. And also to give her time to get in shape, lose that baby weight, so that she can stop looking like these granny clothes that they had her in. They gave her the worst possible maternity clothes they could find. Brooklyn has the absolute worst fashion sense of any soap character on all four soaps. And I'm talking about Young and the Restless, Amelia. You're safe as the person that's being given the worst hair and everything. No, they saved that for Amanda. But I think that once she's lost the weight and she can wear the proper type clothes, wardrobe will do right by her. So I look forward to Amanda's return, but I'm curious to see who will be playing Brooklyn and for how long will they be playing Brooklyn. So right now that's up in the air, but that's just the news that just hit the pipeline. So now we're going to talk about two other things. It's not huge news as far as like soap news, but it's things that may interest you. Days of Our Lives head writer Ron Carlivati. I think I said it right, Ron Carlivati. I follow him on Twitter, so I already knew this, but now more sites are reporting it, that he got married to his longtime boyfriend, David Rogel. They have been together for 16 years, and they planned their nuptials in a week. They had a social distance celebration, and they did it in the East Hamptons. So, congratulations to Juan Carlivati, and I also sent him on Twitter a congratulations from myself and the Soap fam. Let's move on over to some bad news. So I decided to give you the good news first, that Ron got married, so congratulations, Ron. But Hunter King, over on Young the Restless, she plays Summer Newman. She and her real life partner have decided to call it quits. According to King, her fiance and them have split after 2 years of being engaged. They got engaged back in August 2018. That reminds me of my prior engagement when I was engaged to be married. And we did the same thing for 2 years. We were engaged. Something always came up where we didn't get married until finally we just broke up after 2 years. So, yeah, I can feel it. I can feel their pain. So, yeah, it's been there, done that. So, hopefully, Summer or Hunter King will be able to just move on, find new love. And this says something interesting, too. It quotes the source from U.S. Magazine. They called off their engagement a few months ago. It was an amicable split. They obviously still follow each other on social media and care about one another. I think we live in a crazy world where whether or not two people are following each other equates how their relationship is doing. So, but hey, it's 2020. I guess it is what it is. So this was some quick soap news, and I'm gonna get back to putting together my set for my cooking show. I had checked social media, and I said, let me just take a look, make sure nothing has been going on. That's like, what? No more Sally Spectra and no more Brooklyn got recast. We are already talking about the recast of Sam McCall, which included a race swap, but then turn around in Brooklyn too. So let's see what happens with Brooklyn. Thank you for watching. I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and let me know what you think about the recast of Brooklyn. Are you going to miss Amanda, or are you more excited to see somebody new in the role? And how badly will you miss Sally Spectra? Do you feel like they did her wrong? Should they bring her back? And if they bring her back, who should Sally be paired up with? I really think it should be Bill. Um, Especially now that her and Katie don't like each other, or Katie doesn't like her anymore. And, congratulations to Ron, and unfortunately, sorry to hear that about Hunter. Have a good well, I don't know if you're watching this morning or evening, but, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.